Morning. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, first watch for me is going to be IWM today. It's looking the strongest out of the bunch for sure. Share my screen. All right, here we go. Got a nice little bull flag forming here on IWM. Let's see what happens. So far, we got pulling the screen here for you guys. Show you what I'm looking at. All right, so first we got the SPY ranging in between previous day low, previous day high. Then we got Qs doing the exact same thing, kind of choppy. Show you guys previous day high, previous day low. So ideally, we want to get out of this range. IWM, exact same thing, except it just came out of the gate really strong. You can see here again, we're ranging in between previous day high, previous day low. But it is looking the strongest out of the three so far. So I'm gonna watch price action right now and see how we form over the next minute or two, couple minutes, and see if we can find a bounce because so far we're doing a nice little bull flag here above this 13 EMA on the 2 minute, but SPY and Q is not so much cooperating. Q is tanking below pre-market highs, so if that doesn't hold, I don't really want to be going long IWM because that could drag us down. So I think we're just gonna wait and see what happens here. I also got my eye on Palantir. Palantir looks pretty juicy. Show you guys this one. All right, let's see. Palantir. I do like Palantir a lot. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute candles in a row. Wouldn't mind a little retest, something along the lines of this and then this, right here at our VWAP area. Kind of what I'm looking for. So let's see if we get it. That's going to be on watch. Yeah, it's a good no trade because we are failing across the board right now. Q is failing, which is going to drag Palantir down. Palantir is the weakest one of the day. It's minus almost 7%. So if Q's fails this previous day low zone, this zone right here, if Q's fails that zone, Palantir is going to drop a lot. So kind of waiting to see what happens there with Palantir. I would love this retest right here to go short on some options. Probably take the 125 strike price. Let's see what happens though. IWM is trying to hold. SPY is trying to hold pre-market high here. VWAP and the 9 EMA at the pre-market high, but with the Qs well below and looking really heavy, it's hard to trust. IWM is trying to do it. IWM is looking decent, but I don't like the Qs at all. So currently neutral, but something is telling me we're going to be maybe going down below previous day low on Qs the way we're moving. And if that happens, I'm gonna be dialing into the Q's previous day low retest, or I'm gonna be dialing into Palantir because you can see here Palantir, as the Q keeps dropping, so does Palantir. And since we're the weakest stock of the day on Palantir, the only thing holding us up right now is Q's not tanking. Because if Q start tanking below previous day low, we are gonna be we're gonna go probably minus 8, 9%. So good opportunity for us to maybe capitalize on a short on Palantir. But let's see. See what happens here. There we go. There's Q's going. Q's is going. Let's see what happens here on Q's because I have a feeling that we're going to be going down and we're going to break previous day low. Then we'll set up a nice short because look at this. Look at this sweep. Look at this sweep. We have this intraday high, which we didn't even get to. We have pre-market high. We broke pre-market high and then tanked right away. So it trapped a bunch of buyers, and now all these buyers are trapped. So I like to think now with SPY doing that and Q doing that, we're looking like we might see some downside here. Let's see. No guessing. IWM trying though. It is looking good here off this 9 EMA on 5 minute. Palantir's trying to bounce. Come up to this area. This is the area that we want. Something along the lines of this. See how these EMAs are tangling up? This is telling us there's no direction. We want to see these EMAs spread out. We don't want to see these EMAs tangled together because this is showing us that we're just chopping. Okay. So when the EMAs get spread out really nicely, then it shows us. I'll give you guys an example here. See yesterday, for example, check this out. Look at the EMAs. When the EMAs are spread out like this, when you got the 200 EMA, the 48 EMA, and the 13 EMA, see how they're spread out, nice and fanned out? That is showing us that we are indeed in one direction, which is downside for this example. But I can show you guys many examples of the EMAs being fanned out where it shows just very clear direction. Like this is a very good example. Look at the EMAs. Check this out. 13 EMA is at the top, 48 in the middle, 200 at the bottom. When they're fanned out like this, you can see the direction is long side bias on this one. But look at today. Look at what's happening right now. This is keeping us safe by just watching these EMAs. They're tangled up. We got 200 on the bottom, 48 and 30 and the 13, but they're just all tangled up. They're just in a straight line like this. So this is telling us there's nothing yet. There's nothing yet. We need to see these things direction and fan out, and we'll look for an entry there. But for now, we're just shopping. So absolutely zero rush for me to start jumping into anything because these EMAs are telling me to just chill out. Palantir. Let's see. Let's see what Palantir is. I like these candles. See these candles when we're going for the retest? Inverted hammers. This is showing me buyers are trying to go up and then boom, sellers slam it down. So I like the look of that. I want to see these slow bearish candles retesting the zone. That's what I want to see. Ideally, something like this. Palantir top watch here for downside. But I don't want to chase this here because we've had a massive push down. One, well, basically 140 until 130. That's a $10 move. I don't want to chase that. I want to see this retest. So I get the best risk for my reward. Because right now, if this springs up on me, like what's my stop? You know, is it all the way up here? I don't like that. I want to see a nice retest of this zone in these EMAs. Like this is a perfect retest zone because this is where liquidity is and this is where the rejection is. This is the average price the Palantir has been all morning. So I don't want to chase this, although it looks good. I don't want to chase it because too many times this thing has flipped up on me and ripped my face off. So I'm good. See what's happening here. Yeah, there. The Qs. Qs are trying. Qs are trying to drop. We need it below previous day low though. This is your chop zone, right? Pre-market high, pre-market low. I don't take trades in here because it's just choppy. And again, look at the EMAs. Look at the EMAs. They're so close together. Like, what direction is this? Sideways, sideways. Chop. I'm good. I don't want to be guessing. IWM looks like it wants to do it. Definitely looks like it wants to do it. Nice 5-minute flag, nice 2-minute flag. It's forming this nice little bull flag here like this. But I kinda wanna see a little bit more. I don't trust Q and SPY right now. Q's well below, chopping around, I don't know. I if I say I don't know in my head, I don't wanna be pushing this. So, if I enter a trade, I wanna be able to put on some size. So, it's just not yet. Although this does look really nice for upside. Palantir doing okay. Palantir's trying to go for a retest. Let's wait it out. I'll move this box down around here. Contract ready. IWM trying. It's holding well. IWM's holding really well, but it's gross. It's kinda gross. Ah, look at Palantir. Give us a retest. Come on. Nice retest. Slow and controlled, and then we'll enter for sure. This IWM hold is nice. Thing is with yesterday too, we had such a massive move yesterday, up and down, that, like, usually the next day follows by chop, usually. Well, let's see. IWM starting to fail, kinda like my gut was telling me. Soon as SPY fails here, Q's gonna tank. Soon as SPY doesn't hold that pre-market high, Q's gonna tank, and guess what's gonna go with Q's? Palantir. But I would love a retest. I would love this retest. just around the sun. This would be my risk, something like this. We're chopping. Yeah. I don't know, just the way we were moving into that level, the way we failed that level, I don't know, it's hard to trust, right? And it's hard to go long when Qs did that sweep and hold and fail. It's hard to trust. And if these start tanking, likely this guy's gonna tank too. I know they don't move the same, but if these 2 are tanking, SPY and Qs, IWM has a hard time, I've noticed. So, oh, thanks. Never know though, we could just start, breaking out of this flag, building, have this 13 catch up, and then maybe we'll take a long from here, but for now, nothing. We chill for now. Beautiful no trades. Beautiful no trades. Love that. I love how we were able to read not to trade right now. That makes me feel good. That's like a little baby win to start the morning. I'd be pissed if I started trying to go long here on SPY, not knowing that I want confluence with Qs. If Qs is chopping in between pre-market high and pre-market low, that's telling me you cannot be going long on the SPY because when they yin yang like that, it's usually just super choppy. So again, like my bias is downside. I want to see previous day low break. Palantir, still waiting for you, Palantir. Haven't forgot about you, Palantir. I want to see this retest. So far, it's looking great. It's looking great. Yeah, there we go. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. I might even be interested in Palantir, previous day low as well. Got a nice looking chart here in Palantir. Oops, I mean IWM, sorry. Look at this chart. It's a beauty. I'm gonna remove this pre-market high, and what I would wanna see is something along the lines of previous day low, pre-market low breaking and retesting. That'll be the top watch today. Something along the lines of this. That's what I wanna see on Palantir. Sorry, IWM. Beauty, no trade. Beauty, no trade. Palantir, though, is not pulling back yet, but we wait. We wait. Let's see what zone I got here. What zone are we coming into here? Let's see. This is a more accurate zone, something along the lines of this. Look at the volume, all red, minus this one little attempt to bounce. Every other volume candle has been red. Q's trying. Now, what I do want to see is a 15-minute candle close below previous day low on IWM. I want to see a 15-minute candle close. We got time. I also have this big macro demand on the daily and the weekly. So this has been a really big zone, either a fail zone or a bounce zone for SPY. So if we fail below this, I think we waterfall down quite nicely. Just got to be patient. We just got to be patient. All right, Palantir might be setting up. Let's go. Nice, slow, controlled retest. This is A plus. All right. Finally, looks like we're going to get that retest. This is the box. This is my risk box. Anything above here is no go. That's where we stop out. But I like this slow, controlled retest that's happening right now. Let's see. I want to see a touch though. I want to see a touch inside this box, either this 9 EMA or the view up. That's what I want to see. But if Q's tanks, might not do it. Sure looking like we're setting up. Q's is setting up. I wanna see this cube below previous day low for an entry on Qs. Come on, Palantir, give us a retest. I don't wanna chase this. As good as it looks, I don't wanna chase it. See how the EMAs are starting to fan out? Look at that. Like we were talking about earlier, the EMAs are starting to slowly fan out. We wanna see the 200 over top, the 48 in the middle, and the 13 below. And then it's gonna be looking like we're gonna be taking a short on Qs pretty soon. We just wanna see that previous day low break and confirm on this 15-minute candle. Palantir, come on. No retest. Patience. I want to see this PDL. Come on, coin. Come on, Palantir. Looking like Palantir wants to retest here, but we're still waiting, guys. We're still waiting. Nothing yet. What's Q's doing still? Yeah, we're still chopping. If nothing happens in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to call it a day because I got stuff to do and I don't want to be watching this all day. Nothing burger today, pretty much. Don't mind this PLTR 13 EMA retest, to be honest. Don't mind it because it respected it so well here, but I want to see a touch. I want to see a 9 EMA touch. Haven't had that all morning. The first touch is always the best, so I want to see a little touch. So easy to FOMO into that, but I want to see a touch. EMAs are starting to fan out, but I want to see a little bit more movement. It's just been really slow. It's been really slow today. So in my book, it's a win, not forcing trades out of boredom. Yeah, we're chopping hard. We are chopping hard. I wanted QQQ previous day low, but I don't know. It's not happening. Even if these levels hold for tomorrow, this would be a great zone going into a Friday. This box for Palantir would be just beautiful. See what happens here. See what happens here. Might get interested here. Q is balancing. Finger on the trigger here for Palantir short. Still haven't quite touched that 9 EMA, which is what I wanted. It's like coming into that wick, but it's a little delayed. Finger on the trigger here. Ah, my goodness, look at that. What is that? Still in, still waiting. What is happening? Look at some news again. IWM looking bull flaggy. Let's see what happens. We need this trend line to break, though. Want this 13 to catch up, this 13 EMA to catch up. Break this flag, come retest that 13 EMA, and then we'll go long. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Palantir almost faked me out. Almost faked me out. Still waiting for here. I still want the zone. The later the day goes, the more I want to watch the higher time frames because I don't want to be faked out like that 2 minute fake me out almost there. See that? Look at that. Looks so weak, but these wicks kind of gave it away. Looks like buyers are sitting here still. I'm chilling on this for a bit. I want to see how this 10-minute goes. See if we can test that box. We got the VWAP and the 9 EMA and the 8 EMA. I want to see this box being tested. Something like that. For now, let's watch this IWM. Let's watch this IWM. It's looking like it wants to go for sure. Let's see. I want to see us come back and retest this 13 EMA. Let it do its thing. Let it prove that it's strong, and then come back and test that 13 EMA. And then I'll look for an entry. Not chasing that. Palantir could be setting up too. Watching Palantir still. Just to show you guys what I'm looking at, we got this nice bull flag, bigger dip than I wanted, obviously, because you would want this bull flag to hold here. But the fact that we came back, reclaimed this VWAP, and then broke out of this range, showing me that we might want to go further up. So I like the look of this. I want to see a little bit of a retest on this 13 EMA coming up to follow. You can see how you can see how it's fanning out, right? The 13, 48, and 200, like I was talking about earlier. You start to see these EMAs start fanning out, and that's showing that we're picking a direction. So I want to see a retest of this 13 EMA. See how it's catching up? I want to see a retest of this zone right here, and then I'll go long. That's my plan. Let's see what happens. Coming up for that retest right now. I'll start with 5 contracts, and then I will add 5 contracts if it confirms. Or we'll have a quick stop below that 13 EMA. Just to show you guys what I'm looking at here. I want to see this retest come back here and touch this 13 EMA. That's my plan for the retest for the starter. And then I'll add, if it holds and gives us another strong candle up, then I'll add 5 more. Total of 10 contracts. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes here. Finger on the trigger. Give us another candle or 2 retesting. Would be good. All right, let's see how it goes. All right, I'm long here on 5 contracts, and I'll look to add 5 more. First scale spot will be this high of day here. I want to take 3 off at this high of day. See if we get it. But again, if we hold and consolidate, I'll add 5 more. $13 EMA is my risk. That's my risk around this zone right here. Something around here. See what price action does here. Look to add 5 more. Now we take a stop. Slow controlled risk, nothing big, nothing that's gonna hurt us. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We move on to the next day. Today was kind of choppy, so it is what it is. I don't expect too much, to be honest. See here. All right, let's see what happens here. Looking to add 5 more contracts on the 13 EMA retest. Show you guys what I'm looking at here. 13 EMA retest is what I'm looking to add 5 more contracts. Let's see what happens. If we get a close below the 13 EMA though, I'm gonna stop out for a loss. We'll go from there. So now it's looking good. Might add 5 more here. Let's see. I want to see some strength come in. I want to see some confirmation. I don't want to just jump in. I want to see this candle flip. Right now, it's showing a nice hammer candle, but I want to see a nice flip, a fast flip. I'll show you if it happens. If it flips and turns green in a nice, strong manner, then I'm going to add 5 more. Let's see what happens here. This is the retest that we wanted, so this is good. I want to see this candle flip, and I'm adding 5 more. Let's see what happens. I want to see this candle flip. See what happens with this 13 retest. Let's see what happens. So far, we're holding okay. We got 25 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if it closes below the 13 EMA. If it closes below, breaks that low, I'll have a quick stop out. That's my plan. I'm going to follow that plan. Always follow the risk. Now it's looking okay. Still intact. Nothing's wrong with this yet. Let's see. 5 seconds left on this candle. All right, new candle forming. Let's see. Might stop out. All right, I'm out. I'm out. Minus 127. All good. Nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. All good. Quick stop. Let's see what happens. Good stop out, I think. Just a choppier day overall. It's good I didn't add though, right? Nothing told me to add. That was only half my position. I still might hold, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Should hold. I might give it one more test. Let's see. Might give this one more try. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, one more try. Still looking for that high day. Still looking for the high day. I might add 5 more to this if this holds. Let's see what happens. Might add 5 more here. Let's see. We reclaimed the 13 EMA, so that's good. 4 seconds left on this candle. Candle's about to close in 1 second. Let's see the next candle. Get a surge above, I add. Let's see, adding. There we go, adding 5 more. Total of 10 contracts. All right, let's see how it goes. Again, high of day is my first TP right here around this zone. I will take off 7 at this zone right here if we get there. Okay, let's see. Not the low of this candle will be my stop, and I'm going to close it down for the day if this doesn't work. See what happens. Reclaiming that 13 EMA, bouncing up the VWAP, bouncing up the 48 EMA. Show you guys. We retested this or this downtrend line up. Yeah, we retested this downtrend line, bounce off the 48 WAP, and reclaim the 13. So that's enough for me to try to get in here for another round. See if that was just a fake out. Doesn't work. It's all good. Back at it tomorrow. Today overall was choppier, so it is what it is. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Palantir's looking good for a short here too. Interested, but I'm gonna wait. Wait till I'm out of this. See what happens. Finger on the trigger. This would be my stop right here. This would just tell me that we're invalidating this and I don't want to be in here anymore. So I'm just going to put a hard stop right here. If it hits that, then I'm out. I'm closing it down for the day. See what happens. Really strong push though. Really strong push. We got to get past this high right here around this zone. We got to get past this zone right here, and then we'll see new highs, I think. But we need to see that strong push. See what happens. Alpha is looking good for downside too. This is my risk zone. This was the zone that I wanted to short. I'm just in IWM right now, though, is the only thing, but I do like this for a short. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. See what IWM does. Don't want to be in 2 trades at once. I'm dialing on this one. See what happens. like that. I like the look of that. Let's get a push though. Let's get a push though. Yeah, Palantir's looking good, but I can't be in both. It's just too much for me. I'd love to be in Palantir, but that plan is working out to a T. Palantir is working out to a T. This was the plan all morning. This was the entry zone all morning, but now I'm in IWM, so I cannot be in that one as well for now. Let's see though. See what happens. If I get out of this and Palantir still looks good, I'll take Palantir because that's setting up exactly like we wanted all morning. But we chose IWM, so let's commit to this. See what happens. Let's see what happens. All this is noise right now. Until my stop gets hit, this is all noise. So we'll see. I got a hard stop there. No budging. Almost tempted to add, but I don't like that inverted hammer that just happened. So not a huge fan of that. If we got a bullish candle there and some more continuation, I would have added, but I don't like that inverted hammer, so I'm just gonna hold off. But it is consolidating, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Need a real push though. Let's go. Need a real push. Let's go. Got 1 minute on that candle left. Might add to this. I want to add to this. Looking good, but I'll see a little bit more. And I would add 5 more contracts here. But let's see. Tempted to add right here. Looking good. 35 seconds left on this candle. Kind of want to see this candle break the previous candle high. Looking for an add. This will be my third add on this one. Okay, I'm going to add right there. Now I'm in 15 contracts total. And I want to see this TP right here. So let's say I want to get out 15 contracts right around here. So I want to get out 15 contracts right around here. Or a hard stop right here. Let's see. Need a nice push. So far it's curling. I like the way this looks. I'm in for 15 contracts. This is my first add, second add, third add. Now I want to see this 75% off position hit right around the highs. See if it hits. Let's see what happens. So far this is looking good. I don't mind my stop out. I do like my re-entry even more than my stop out because I followed my risk and then I got in once it validated that we should be getting back in by reclaiming the EMAs. So I don't mind that at all. Just need a nice push now. All right, if we can break these highs, we should see this TP get hit. Let's go. Let's go. Break those highs. Get some volume coming in. Flip us back to green. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that. Come on now, hit that. Little bit of a push. Come on. 75% off if that gets hit. We need a nice push though. We need a nice push though. Let's go. Almost there. Come on. One big push. This is looking great. This is looking at great. Need a nice push though. I like my TP spot. Let's go. Hit that. Hit that. We broke these highs, which was good. That was exactly what we want to see. We want to see one more push through these highs. One more push through those highs. Give us a nice wick here and then go. Give us a nice wick. We want to see a wick at the bottom of this candle. See how it forms. Let's see. I want to see this flip green. I want to see this candle flip green. I want to see this candle flip green here. And then that should curl right through this level. We need a nice strong wick, bottom wick. That's what I want to see. Now, if this candle flips green and goes, that's going to give me even more conviction on this play. I want to see this flip green just like that. Flip green and make it real. Let's go. Flip green. We got 2 seconds left on this candle. One. Next candle forming now. All right. That's a beautiful candle is what we wanted to see. I told you guys we want to see this nice wick down, and that's going to give me more conviction on continuation here. Now, let's break these highs and push through our level. Come on. Let's go. That's what we want to see right there. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's go. One more push. Hit our TP. We're getting close. We're almost there. This candle's giving me conviction. This TP is going to hit, and then we'll trail our runners. Okay, we'll have 5 runners left. I'm going to get rid of this because that TP is about to get hit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't edge me, man. Don't edge me. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. There it is. $197 on the day. I'll take that. I got to drop my kid off at school, so that's perfect. I actually did want to leave 5 contract runner, but that's okay. I'll give you guys a quick little breakdown before I get out of here. That was freaking beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is what I did, guys. Okay, so we got that downtrend line. We had it all day. This was the original bull flag that I wanted to see break out of, but we failed and we reclaimed this bull flag. Reclaimed. And what I said from the beginning is I want to see a retest of this 13. What I did was I entered here. I added here. No, sorry. I entered here. I stopped out here because we broke the 13 EMA. But then once we held the 48 and the VWAP and reclaimed the 13, I got in again. And then I added 5 more contracts here. And then I added 5 more contracts here. This was my final TP. I actually only meant for 75% off to get taken, but it did not. It actually took off my full position, but that's okay. I'm reaching the end of my time here because I got to go drop my son off at school. But that was an absolutely beautiful execution. We waited all morning for that. We didn't rush into any trades, and we caught the best trade of the morning. All right. That was awesome. Love it. All right, guys. I'm going to end it here. I'll do a recap later. Peace.